to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein in the Road to 100, where today we are going to be facing off against Mido, and we're bringing a poison stagger kind of setup here to bear. And the important thing to remember with Mido is that it's not really a mobility game for him. I mean, it is, but normal mobility is just fine for Mido. Absolutely, completely acceptable, fine in all respects. However, the most important thing with Mido is number one, stamina management, and number two, try and stagger him as much as possible. So today what we're going to be bringing along is Firestorm, and this is kind of a strange gift in the game where it's very, 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 very low damage, like really low damage, and then but it has incredible stagger potential. So what we are going to be doing is trying to get Mido poisoned, obviously, at some point, because that's 15% free damage that I don't have to worry about. And then also it's a lot of iCore back for me at the same time as getting him poisoned, and then using Firestorm as much as possible to stagger him down, because then he can't do much because he's going to be staggered all the time. So keep that in mind as you play through Mido. That is a great way to go about requiring him to kind of respect what you're doing. And again, normal mobility is perfectly fine. There are some crazy things where you can do to zip around the arena and stuff, but the most important thing is just stamina management and actually keeping your distance and, you know, actually getting him staggered when you can. And so that is, you know, critical. So we want to be using a crush sword as we are doing here, because we're doing crush damage while at the same time we are doing crazy stagger with the with the Firestorm here. And unfortunately he got the orbs out, which is what I was trying to avoid here. But that will help to hit him with a Firestorm every now and then here, as you can see. Oh, there was a stagger. That was nice. And because Io is bringing her Dameron, there's another stagger. She's able to make it Mido stagger as well. Oh, come on. Unfortunately, he keeps getting these balls out, which is really bad. Okay, now let's just wander on over here. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so see, again, Io there with her beautiful Dameron doing the charge attack. Okay. Oh, yep. Yep, that's Mido. It can end in one hit. I mean, that is Mido. That is Mido. So again, it doesn't matter what our health is. It doesn't matter what you know, kind of defense we have and whatever. Mido is just that guy. But you can see how many times he was bouncing around and staggering all over the place because of the fact that we were hitting him with Firestorms. Not as much as I would have hoped for, but you can definitely stagger the dude quite a bit just because of having Firestorm available. So any chance you get, you know, after that cooldown, 5 seconds actually happens, try and get another one off as soon and fast as you can, because that is going to be your bread and butter for getting him to his knees, so he's not doing the explosive balls and everything. That is really important. Okay, now we're getting iCore back, so that's very, very good. And because we're using a crush sword as well, we are able to actually take advantage of the fact that you know, he will stagger more often than he would with a regular sword. So hopefully he comes out of poison and we can get him poisoned here. And unfortunately, again, he did not stagger. Okay, there's the one hit. Thanks, Eo. Yeah, let's go ahead and heal. Let's hit him with a firestorm if we can. There we go. See how effective that was? He was going to do the crazy, stupid slash crazy thing around the arena. And we stopped him from that, so that was very, very good. Hit him with another firestorm. Oh. Oh, shoot. We got hit by the balls. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, there's another stagger. That's excellent. Or at least a micro stagger. Oh boy, not this. Okay. Okay, watch out for that stupidity. There we go. We blocked his attack again, which is... Okay. And oh, and again there, his our crush sword doing work for us. And if we just hang on here for a second, we should be fine. So very, very good fight. And you can see that it's not really about mobility, but having stamina management to make sure that you get your attacks off. That's why the idea of tirelessness at this point in the game, since you're at, you know, max difficulty and beyond, then having good stamina amount when you're trying to apply a status effect is very good, and then having the ability to constantly cast Firestorm. So the combination between a Crush Blade and a Crush Gift, very, 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 very effective versus Mido. Now, if I would switch this up for something like the Queenslayer Blade, or really any other one-handed blade, they are all as worthless as each other, just because of the fact that they are all slash in their attack patterns. Even the Executioner, as good as it is, as much damage as it can do, as high as you can pump up those values, it is still a slash weapon, where the Crush ability of the Argent Wolf Blade, it just is so much more superior versus Mido. Number one, because of defenses. Number two, because it's Crush and it staggers him much more often. And then three, you can combine it with something like Firestorm and always, always, always constantly have Mido on his knees pretty much, or staggered in some way. And then if you bring Io along, she does the charge attack of the Damarung, which is a giant Crush explosion, which also staggers most enemies in one hit. And so bringing that along in conjunction with everything that we're doing makes Io a really, really good contender for a stagger setup just like this for Mido. And that is one of the ways that you can nullify the fact that his mobility is way higher than yours. Even with Lightning Charge, he can still zoom across the entire arena with one-shot hits and kill you in one swipe. As you saw, we got hit once and we died last time. And so doing something like this, it's a way to counteract his mobility while not requiring you to have incredible amounts of mobility to match him. So something like this is actually really, really, really effective, because as you saw, we could stagger him most of the time, and as he is staggered most of the time, if he's poisoned during that, he's taking a lot of percentage-based damage of his health, and since he's at 110,000 health here, at this max level, then it's really, really, really helpful to make sure that his health is still ticking while he's not doing anything. So if he's staggered most of the time, or down on his knees, or he's interrupted from different attacks, because all of his attacks are like one-shots to you, having something that can stagger him out of attacks is very, 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 very helpful. So keep that in mind. If you can't match the mobility of something, just see if you can force it into a stagger state on demand. and then you will most likely be victorious in the end because of that. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we'll be moving along here at a pretty good clip to get to the end of 83 stars. So thank you guys, and we'll see you again. Bye.